a location away from their homes to avert further tension following reports of the attack. The victims were residents of Endoya community in Josno local government area. Members of their community had initially demanded that the corpses be returned home for burial. However, due to rising tension in the area, authorities opted to conduct the burial in a different location. Relatives of the deceased described the incident as heartbreaking and painful.
We lost him, and it's a very big loss. The only thing I can say is may his souls continue to rest in peace, because we have a very big hope in him that inshallah he's going to rest in peace. He's an hour before he was killed. This same person we are talking about posted a video on his own Facebook account calling on people not to take law into their hand. He was calling people to please respect the relevant authority, let's respect security, not knowing that he's going to be used as an example. Because when he was called, when I was called that this is what is happening, I called this person, I called his number to confirm that, yeah, is it true? Somebody picked the call, telling me that in Hausa, he was telling me that wannan mun riga mun kashe shi mun gama da shi. Say that washi ta wani, meaning that we are done with this one. It's left for his mother to born another one.
I am his mother. He loved and cared for me deeply. He used to trade around Terminus Market, but was driven away from there. He then began traveling to villages for his business. I told him not to go to some of those communities because of the security situation, but he insisted. On Monday, he told me he was traveling, and that was the last I heard from him.
One of the survivors of the attack, Abdul Alim Ibrahim, described the incident as terrifying and unforgettable.
Muna cikin tafiya kawai sai muka ga mutane a mashina 3 in 1 a mashina da bindigogi a hannunsu suna ta haurawa.
We were traveling when we suddenly saw men on motorcycles, 3 on each bike, carrying guns. They overtook us. At first, we were afraid, but when we saw other vehicles approaching from the opposite direction, we felt relief and continued the journey. Moments later, we saw gunmen ahead with sophisticated weapons. They stopped our vehicle and after identifying our fate, began shooting. When they killed my friends, the driver quickly sped off. That was how 2 of us survived. The Plateau state government has issued a statement condoling the families of the victims and assuring residents that everything possible will be done to track down those responsible for the attack. Authorities also call on citizens to remain calm and law-abiding. Ado Musa, Trust TV News, Jos.